Hey, great afternoon, everybody. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Hope your day is off to an amazing start thus far. Welcome to Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead, and it's always my privilege, my honor, and my pleasure to come right here and chat with you. Come on in the room. As you're coming in the room, say hello. I'm going to share this on my page. As you're coming in the room, say hello. Hey, Erlene. Hey, Janella. How are you? Come on in the room. Say hello as you're coming in the room. Let's chat today. We're going to chat a little bit. Please like and share this video. We're going to chat. Hey, cousin. How are you? So, hey, y'all. How are you, beautiful? I know that you've already seen my topic for today is simply ignite your passion and live. Hey, Marnay. How are you? Ignite your passion and live. And so I want to start this off with a simple question. A simple question. What is hindering you from manifesting your dreams? What is hindering you from manifesting your dreams? Yep, I'm jumping straight in there. What is hindering you from manifesting your dreams? Hey, Aunt Jackie, because here's the thing. It's easy for us. Hey, Deanna, it's easy for us to say and identify everything that everybody else is doing. It's easy for us to identify that this person is not supporting me. This person is talking against me. This person is having secret conversations. This person is trying to destroy me. This person is trying to tear me down. But I want to start this off by asking you, what is hindering you? Hey, Aunt Judy, what is hindering you from manifesting your dreams and your destiny? Because we are exerting way too much energy on the naysayers. We are exerting way too much energy on those who didn't believe we would make it. We are exerting way too much energy on the people that's having the secret conversations. We are exerting way too much energy on worrying about what somebody else says or who believes in us or who does not believe in us. So my question right off the gate that you have to begin to talk to yourself is, what is hindering me from manifesting my dreams and my destiny? Because if you notice, you never see me post anything about the naysayers. You never see me post anything about those that don't believe in me. You never see me post anything about those who are speaking ill against me. Why? Because I learned that all of my energy needs to be where it's going to make the most productivity in my life. And so therefore, I do not have time to share those type of posts. I don't have time to talk about the witches and the warlocks. I don't have time to talk about those that don't want to see me succeed. Let me tell you why. Because when I actually begin to realize that there are more for me than are against me, I refuse to give those any type of power over me or any type of power in my life. You don't even matter. If you don't believe in me, that's fine. If you don't think I should succeed, that's your opinion. If you don't want me to succeed, that's all about you. But guess what? You have to begin to actually know where you are focusing your energy. Where are you focusing? Wait a minute. Oh, I started off there. Let me push a little further. What are you scared of? Okay, I told you I'm jumping straight out the gate. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? You done already made the mistakes. The only thing you do is get better. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Are you really scared that you will succeed? Okay. Are you really scared that you will succeed? Because some of us, our fear is not failure. Let's be truthful. Some of us, our fear is not failure. I'm gonna say it again. Some of us, our fear is not failure. Our fear is the actual fact that if we step out on what God has placed inside of us, we will succeed, and then we will have to be accountable to that which God has told us to walk in. Okay. I told you I'm here. I'm here. So what are you scared of? What are you scared of? Listen, I'm trying to help you. What are you scared of? Are you scared that you won't do it like everybody else? Are you scared that you don't look like everybody else? Are you scared that you don't have as many followers? Are you scared that you may not even have all the answers? Are you scared because you don't have all the details and don't have it all mapped out? Guess what? Nobody said you had to. Nobody said that you had to make this journey perfect. You are trying to make something perfect. There is only one perfect, and that's God. And since we are not him, we might as well walk out our journey. And if you make a mistake, don't allow it to be called a failure. Allow it to be called a teachable moment that you can shake yourself and then begin to learn from it and begin to propel your way toward destiny. I don't fear anything. Why? Because if I make a mistake, I ask God to reveal to me where I made the mistake, why I made the mistake. Oh, wait a minute. I said where I made the mistake and why I made the mistake. Let me park here for a second. Many of us will ask God, where did I make the mistake? But many of us won't ask God for the root of why I made the mistake. Let me rewind that back. Many of us will ask God, where did I make the mistake? But many of us won't ask God why I made the mistake. Let me tell you why I say you ought to ask God why. Because if you just ask for the where, you can fix the where. But if you never ask God, why did I ever make that decision? You can never get to the root, pull up the root so that you never make that particular mistake again. And so I'm saying to you, you need to ask God where you made it. I don't have failures anymore. I have teachable moments. Do I get things wrong? Absolutely. Do I fall short? Absolutely. But I don't call it a failure anymore. I didn't fail. I just need to learn a little bit more in that area. And so you need to ask God, where did you make the mistake and why? And then you have to begin to learn from where you actually made the mistake. Learn what the root is of the mistake, because here's the truth of the matter. Many of our roots are connected to multiple things. Okay. Many of our roots are connected to multiple issues. I'll say it again. Many of our roots are connected to multiple issues. If you deal with the roots, you might be all right. Okay, I'm told you. Okay. Can I push a little harder? Let me push a little harder. You also need to ask yourself the question, why do I self-sabotage my own success? Oh, it's about to get quiet in the room. Why do I self-sabotage my own success? Let's be real. It ain't been everybody else. Why do I self-sabotage my own success? Ooh, it got quiet. Why do I self-sabotage my own success? I know it's easy to identify when somebody else done did something. But when you going to face the fact of what you have done? When you going to face the fact of where you have tried to tear you down? When are you going to face the fact of when you've been your greatest hindrance? I'm trying to get y'all to the point so I can ignite this passion, because we got to live. Why are you self-sabotaging your success and your progress? You probably saying, Dr. Mo, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Because here it is. When you're in your progress, you will make every excuse of why you feel like you're not as far as you are. You will look at yourself in your progress, and you could be losing weight. You done lost 10 pounds, but because you don't see it, like, dang, I still don't look good. Instead of you celebrating the 10 pounds and continuing on your journey. Let me give you another example. You will be actually working on that business. You're laying the foundation, but because it don't spring up a well real quick, you say, see, I knew I couldn't do this, whatever. Instead of celebrating the fact that you got the structure. Come on here. I'm trying to help somebody. We will self-sabotage our success and our progress because we don't like the actual progress. We want to go from A to Z. We want to be a millionaire overnight. We want our business to go to the nation overnight. We want everybody to be on board with everything that we're doing. Why? Why can't we enjoy the progress? Let me tell you what I did. Listen, let me tell you what I did for myself. Every time I make a step in progress, I don't know about y'all, I pat myself on the back. Okay. Those of y'all who know I just bought a new home or whatever the case may be. You know, if you're a woman, no pun intended, men on the line. If you're a woman, you get in the house, you want it to look exactly the way you want it to look, and you want it to look like that right now. You tired of walking around stuff, tired of stuff looking at. But guess what I had to sit back and say? Rome wasn't built in a day. I ain't got to unpack the whole entire house. How about I give myself enough grace to do one room at a time? Who am I trying to prove something to? Okay, let me put it into y'all that got visions and dreams and ministries that God wants to birth out of you. You're trying to wait, and you're trying to put it all together. God gave you the vision. Yes, he told you, write the vision, make it plain. You done wrote it out. You got your notebooks. You got everything from A to Z. You got on there, and you're trying to do it all at one time. Why can't you just start with one thing and say, you know what? I'm going to just keep building on that one thing, progress. But you will look at it, and if you can't get the whole vision done in 30 days, you feel defeated. Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you not understand that real dreams have to be built on a solid foundation, and it takes time to build on a solid foundation? Come on here. You better learn how to celebrate yourself. You know what? I've been consistent with my business for 30 days. Good job, girl. I've been getting my orders out on top. Good job. I've been staying on track and keeping my calendar. Good job. He told me to do this one thing. I did it, and I put all my focus on it, and I'm watching God work. Good job. I didn't get distracted worrying about other people. Good job. I haven't compared myself to anybody. Good job. When are you going to learn how to celebrate the steps in your progress instead of, do you know that every time you talk negative to you, you've already tried to kill the strength that you have in it? Do you not understand that hey, Apostle, how are you? Do you not understand that the strength that you have in what you're doing is about your continuation? You are defeating your own self because you don't realize that the blessing is in the process. You are defeating your own self because nobody else outside is speaking ill of you. You're speaking ill of you because you're not moving as fast as you thought you should. But guess what? It's not about how fast you get there. It's about you staying committed and being intentional to finish the task that God gave you. Okay. So what am I saying? Some of you, the air has gone out of you. You was on fire. You was on fire and ready to roll. And because things did not go the way you wanted it to go, your fire done diminished. Because things did not push the way you wanted it to push. Because things didn't catapult the way you saw it, now you done shrunk back. Because too many people didn't get on board, you done shrunk back. Now you're questioning whether or not God gave it to you. How dare you allow anybody or any part of the process to make you question what God gave you? If God gave it to you, he's going to put it together piece by piece by piece by piece. The problem is, can you endure him putting the pieces together? Can you endure him putting the pieces together? Okay. I'm just asking. Okay. I'm just asking. Here my next question. So after you identify all that, now my question to you is, when are you going to stop living beneath who God created you to be and ignite that fire back in you? Go back to the drawing board. Do you know how many times I had to go back to the drawing board? Do you know how many times I had to revisit the vision? Do you know how many times I had to go back and read what God gave me? Do you know how many times I had to go back before God so that God could remind me? Come on. Do you know how many times? Sometimes you have to go back, tell somebody, I got to go back and revisit the vision. Somebody just type that. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. Somebody should just type that. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. Just type it right on there. Come on, just type it. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know you don't have the money. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know I still got questions, but I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know some things are still unclear, but I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know some people that started off with me done dropped off, but I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know it's uncomfortable, it's lonely, I feel like I'm being stretched and I'm being crushed, but I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. You probably saying, Dr. Vaughn, I'm trying to ignite the passion back in you. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know you're in a dark spot, but I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know you're experiencing a valley moment, but I'm about to go back and revisit a vision. I know you're experiencing a stormy situation, but I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. I know you're in a tight spot and it seems like it can't work, but you got to tell yourself, I'm about to go back and revisit the vision. Because guess what? The vision gonna happen no matter what. So my question to you is, now from here, how are you going to ignite that fire back in you and get back in position? It's time for you to live. We ain't existing no more. I told y'all that before. God didn't put us here just to exist. He put us here to live what? And that more abundantly. You're missing out the more abundantly because you don't let your fire go out. You're missing out the more abundantly because you let your fire go out. Somebody need to tell themselves, I'm igniting my fire. I'm igniting my fire today. I'm igniting my fire today. Shavonna, I'm igniting my fire today. I'm igniting my fire today. I am igniting my fire today. I'm igniting my fire today. If I only got one person believe me, I'm igniting my fire today. If I only got 10 people that's going to support me, I'm igniting my fire today. If only 5 people come on the live, I'm igniting my fire today. If only one person like my post, I'm igniting my fire today. Why? Because this purpose is locked. Hey, God, this purpose is locked up inside of me. And guess what? I'm gonna leave this earth empty. I'm pouring out everything that God has. I'm leaving here empty. I am pouring out everything that God put inside of me. Nope, I ain't holding none of it back. I suffered too much for it. So I'm gonna walk it, even if I gotta walk it by myself. It's okay. I'm igniting the fire back inside of me. Life will have a way of smothering your fire. And sometimes you got to go back. You ever seen that fire? See, that's why I'm sitting in front of my fireplace. You ever see that fire start getting dim? And you got to take that poker? Oh, God, I love when he give me analogies. You know when that fire start getting dim? And you got to take that poker and start poking it and start shaking that stuff around so that fire can come back up, because the stuff on top, oh, Savior God, the stuff on top does smother the fire at the bottom. So you got to take that poker and shake up the bottom and remove that stuff off the top so the fire can come back through. Oh, God. I don't think y'all hear me. You know how you got to take that? You got to take that poker and you got to begin to shake that up. And see, the fire is only dim because the ashes have now set on the top and smothered the fire. But when you start poking it, you shake up them ashes off the top, and here come that fire coming on back through. Tell somebody, I'm igniting my fire today. Oh, I'm igniting it. I'm igniting it. It is time for you to ignite your passion and live. Ignite that fire. Would you wait? Stop waiting on somebody else. Stop waiting on somebody else. Stop wasting energy on stuff that don't matter. Stop wasting your time on stuff that don't matter. Ignite the fire within you and live. Come on, we got life to do. We got life to do. We have life to do. Let's stop focusing on things that are minor, and let's focus on keeping our fire lit. So I just came by to push you a little bit today for Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn, just to push you a little bit today. And tell you, ignite your passion and live. Live. I love you more. Live. God called us to live in that more abundantly. It's up to you. Now the ball is in your court. What are you going to do with it? And so, thank you, Nancy. You know, I put a little hair on that. Thank you, Nancy. And so, I love each and every one of you. Listen, if you have not already done so, hey, Bishop, thank you. If you have not, hey, Nikki, if you have not already done so, make sure that you head over to that website down there. My new book, The Cutting That Made Me Whole, is now available for pre-order. Make sure you head over to that website, www.ShavonnaWhitehead.com. Secure your copy. Listen, I endured the process of being cut in order to be made whole. And so listen, promise me it's worth the read. It's not a story of a victim. It's the story of the necessary process for me to get to where I am today. It is a story of the necessary process for me to get. I love you too, Maya. It is good, the necessary process that I share my vulnerable process with you to let you know that there are certain parts that may not feel good, but it's all necessary to produce what God has inside of you. And so please head on over to that website down there, www.ShavonnaWhitehead.com. Secure your pre-ordered copy. Help me sell out on my first batch. The boxes. Help me sell out on them. Once they come, they will start being shipped out on my birthday, which is August the 31st. That is when I am releasing it and starting to ship the books out. I am super excited. And of course, I will do a live on the 31st as a release. And so I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your push. Come on. Thank you for stretching and growing with me, because we are stretching and growing together. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, Bishop. You know, Bishop, Bishop Gina, I'm addicted to earrings. Lord, help me. Y'all got to pray my strength. I am addicted to earrings, especially those that are unique. And so listen, make sure, join me back here next week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. for Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. Again, I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead, and it's always my privilege, my honor, and my pleasure to come here every Tuesday and share just a little bit of what the Lord has given me with you. So I love you. I love you. I love you. And listen, ignite your fire within you, because it's time for you to live, not live in the fragmented portions of you, but to live and live abundantly. Let's ignite that fire. Shake that dead ash off the top of you. Shake that ash that's off and let that fire come back through. So I love you. Yeah, Lee, you gotta catch it back from the beginning. Love you. And so listen, I look forward to seeing you back here next week, Tuesday, 1 p.m. for Lunchtime Empowerment Talk with Dr. Vaughn. Make sure you like and share this video. And guess what? Join me back here and tell somebody else to join you too. We'll see what the Lord has to say to us on next week. Love you all, and I'll talk to you later. All right, have a great one.